I want to get these live pictures again, courtesy of our affiliate KCAL, and taking these sweeping chopper shots over the Los Angeles area and the entire area where this is believed to have happened. And you saw just moments ago we had our Google Earth up showing us exactly the areas where this happened as well. Jerome+Howard is from the Anaheim+hills, California area. He has some damage to his home. He joins us now by telephone to tell us where he was and what happened to his home. How are you, sir?
Okay.
Tell us where you were and what happened.
Well, I was sitting in my garage in a chair working on the computer, and all of a sudden I saw my garage twisting, and then it started shaking, and then I felt a jolt. It was so violent that I fell out of the chair, and I got right up and ran upstairs to check on my wife. And, I mean, it's like neighbors are stopping by because the garage is open. They said, "Did you feel it? Did you feel it?" And I don't know what the damage is to our home, but I do know that the house actually twisted. The garage was twisting when this happened.
The garage was twisting?
Yes.
And you said things were falling down around you?
Yes.
Yeah. Your wife is okay, I would imagine?
Yes, she's okay.
What are your neighbors saying and doing? What was the reaction in the neighborhood? Are people coming out of their homes?
The reaction in the neighborhood is several people are on their way up to the elementary school to check on their kids. And they would stop by because I know them, and they said that one guy said his office is a total mess, and that the lady said that she hates to go back home because she has cleanup to do when she gets home. Everything in her kitchen fell over. Okay,
so listen, for those of us who are not in the Los Angeles area, and for our viewers who don't know the area, can you explain to us, this apparently happened near Chino+Hills in San Bernardino County. Where are you in relation to that in Anaheim+Hills?
Well, we're east of Chino+Hills, but it's like northeast from us. It's not that far. I mean, if you're driving, it would only take like 7 minutes to get to Chino+Hills.
Are you a native?
I'm not a native of California, but I've been out here since 1977. And this is not the first one I felt, but this is the worst one that I've actually felt.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're glad that you're okay. Jerome+Howard joining us from Anaheim+Hills, saying that his house actually twisted. He was in the garage when it happened, and we're getting pictures coming in, just coming into the CNN newsroom, Betty, from this earthquake that happened with at least 15 aftershocks that happened moments ago in California. This is the area on our Google map where it happened. We were also getting live pictures from our affiliates there as well. Their choppers, their tower cams, and we have been speaking to our reporters who were on the ground when it happened, and some of them inside bureaus on the third floor of our viewers. This is KABC. Pictures that are coming in, Betty, live pictures, those chopper shots that they have been feeding to us.
And looking at it right there, it looks like everything is relatively normal there, and it may be, considering this was just a 5.8 magnitude quake. We haven't heard of a lot of damage at this point. It seems like, Don, everyone that we've been speaking with, whether it be our reporters or people on the ground there who live in the area, they're saying they felt just a little bit of shaking for about 10 to 15 seconds, but really not enough to cause any significant damage. I think the gentleman that you just spoke with was the first to report things falling off of the walls, because of all the other people that we've spoken with, they really didn't report anything to that magnitude. But I think what is really interesting too is that you're looking at this 5.8 magnitude quake, and that's, you know, kind of medium on the scale, but it's something that could be felt all the way down to San Diego and felt slightly in Las Vegas. So there's a wide range here of people who were able to feel this. Now, 15 aftershocks, those are all very minor, and a lot of folks may not have even felt that themselves. But I believe we are going to go on the line. Is it on the line, Tom?
Live,
actually, we have Brooke Anderson, who joins us now live from, I'm being told it's not Brooke Anderson, it's Tara Finstrom, who joins us now from our bureau in Los Angeles. As you know, breaking news happens, and we are trying to get it all together for you as well. So, Car, tell me what you've been able to determine since we last spoke with you. Have you heard of folks who've been tremendously affected by this, or pretty much the same?
You know, we've heard that there have been some evacuations, kind of precautionary, throughout the Los Angeles area. There's lots of high-rises here, and we're on the third floor. We felt a lot of swaying. As I mentioned to you earlier, it was the first jolt was very mild, but the second made you feel that you needed to get under something, and I ran into a doorway. So, as a precaution, I understand that a number of the tall buildings, you know, people have come out of them just to kind of see what might happen next. But we haven't felt any of the aftershocks here. More than anything, it was a lot of the swaying of the light fixtures. Didn't see anything come off the walls. Just kind of a reminder that we do live here in Southern California.
Transportation.
You know, this is a good point Don is asking right now, and I'm going to ask you. about the airports? Has this affected air travel, any of folks trying to get to and from LAX?
That's a good question. I haven't seen any reports of that yet. Our phones, my cell phone here isn't working. We've been trying to make some phone calls, but the networks are busy. That's the only, tangible effect that I've been able to measure so far. The local wire's not reporting any damage, any problems so far. But as far as LAX, we can try and get through to there and see if we can find a little more information out for you.
Are there being any kind of, I don't know, phone numbers or places where people can call to try to get information out? Because you brought up a very important point, and that is cell phone lines, maybe even local lines, are all busy because people are trying to call in or call out to let their loved ones know that they're okay.
Right. Well, generally with earthquakes, people always say have, a radio, or, if you can't turn on your television set, have a radio handy. And, that's part of the emergency equipment that we're always told to kind of keep handy so that you can turn on your radio and get the latest news.